We're at base today and we're going to have a rejig of something that's driving me crazy to the point where I sometimes look around and I think, have I got way too much stuff because I'm out of space? So we're going to tackle this shelf, but there's lots and lots of different rejigging and reorganising that we're going to be doing today. Bit of a vloggy one this, guys, and especially after Monday's banger episode at Super Tomato, I feel like we need a break, as in that episode it was like a 10-hour drive round trip, and unfortunately I didn't come back with my holy grail. So if you know anyone that's got a Super Nintendo kiosk, you need to send them my way. Yes, that shelf right there is driving me crazy. So I went to fetch the all-important ladders, which we're going to be needing to get up there and get the stuff down, give it a clean, and then my plan is to put some games up there, and a lot of that will go into the kind of storage space that I've been putting games. So this is where everybody tells me how I should and shouldn't go up and down a ladder. So thank you for your concern in advance. I appreciate that. It's actually not that dusty, which is fantastic. But it's all coming down. And what I'll do is I'll show you some of the really cool stuff we've got up here actually. So brace yourselves. Got to be really careful with this Mario Monopoly. Oh, there's so many cobwebs, that's disgusting. Okay, let me show you some of this top-notch contraband. Carefully put that there before it all gets cleaned. The pile of shizzle. Now, I want to draw your attention to this, because this was a super popular song in the 90s, and I have the CD version here. There was also a tape cassette version. I actually have the CD version and the tape cassette version, and I got them from Woolworths back in the day. And I'd completely forgotten about them until about a year ago, and I thought, I kind of picked the vinyl up for a couple of quid, and I picked the CD up for a couple of quid. You'll recognise this inside as well. Oh, it's so good. So I think what I need to do is hop on eBay and find the tape cassette now. But yeah, these are all empty boxes, so what I might do is put the handhelds back in them actually, just to save on some space. These things will go on the wall. I do have amiibos and such like, just random bits on the wall here. When you kind of walk in, they're brand new as well. Figures, amiibos, turtles, lots of just random stuff, and that's given us a really nice space to work with. So these will go on the wall just like we've got down there also. As you can see, excuse the pixelation in the absolute zoom, but we have amiibos on the wall, so this will add into that. We got the Turtles card game. This is in there. This is definitely in there. This is a nice piece of kit as well. This is absolutely beautiful inside. And then I've got some Pixel Pals, and this was the very first game I ever played on my very own ZX Spectrum. A fan gave me that actually at an expo. He said, I know that this was the first game you ever played, and I want to give it to you, so shout out to you. Now, this is a little bit dusty inside, but this is completely recapped and cleaned a few years ago. I think we should test this out. And there she is. Volume probably slightly loud, but she's running nice. And I really should play the Game Gear a little bit more. Sonic is my favourite game, but what is your favourite Game Gear game? I want to hear from you in the comment section. Another absolute banger title when I was a little girl. I loved this game. Look how good the screen looks. I've turned the brightness down compared to the game that you saw before, but she's looking mighty fine. But we better get back to the clean. I need a few seconds of your time to tell you about channel memberships. If you guys want to become a channel member, click join from the main page or the second link in the description. There are 3 tiers, all with different perks for you if you want to become a team member. Thanks for your time. Let's continue with the video. Okay, check out this. I didn't think it was dusty, but it's pretty filthy. So I'm going to give this a wipe and then I'm going to figure out what the heck is going up here. Yeah, I'm definitely going to put my 3DS XLs away. 100%. They're in that box there. Right, let's get this bad boy clean. Woo! A bit of vertigo. Not gonna lie, holy crap, this is scary. I was also thinking, but I've changed my mind, about changing the shelves to white, but I don't think I can be bothered because up in the lady loft upstairs, the shelves up there are white, so we've got kind of black down here and white up there, so kind of thought I'd just go with that. I just kind of keep it separate. I think it's nice to have that difference in shelf colour. And besides, I just cannot be bothered. I literally cannot be bothered. I've contemplated a full rejig of this, but then I'm pretty happy. It's a bit of a 90s bedroom dream come true for me, this room is. That's the kind of theme, that's the vibe I'm going for. But in your game rooms, what's the vibe that you go for? Okay, I think that'll do. I think that'll do. We just need to let it dry and get these in the bin because they are pretty darn filthy. This is like a random box of shizzle in the lady lounge. And what I'm actually trying to do now is I'm going to go through and I'm going to put the 3DS XLs away. That is my NES one, so that can stay in there. This was only released in America, and Jess kind of got it over for me for one Christmas, so that's really nice. I think Castlevania's in there, playing a bit of, yeah, Castlevania on that one, so that can stay out. And plus I really like the case. This is from Nintendo World in New York City, been there many times. Next up we've got their I don't know why they're there like that. They shouldn't be there like that. This is the Simpsons PSP. I just dropped that, but that's okay because it's in protective wrapping. This is a Japanese PlayStation Portal in this gorgeous kind of blue. It needs a bit of a clean, but that's got kind of glitter. You can see the glitter in that. That is stunning, that is. I don't remember where I got that from, but that is an incredible piece of kit. I'm going to put that in a case now, actually. And here is my Luigi 3DS XL. On this pattern, it's lots of different Luigis, but there is a Mario on here. And on the back, you can see him right there. A nice little Easter egg from Nintendo. Got them all. Let's whack them away. What I'm going to do is actually have my Evercade stuff up there, and it will free up shelves down here that I can put a surplus of my Sega Dreamcast games in, because I do play my Dreamcast. So I think because I don't play my Evercade, I'll put those games up there. But check it. Here they are with, and I can probably have these out, a few 3DS games. So these will go on the top of the shelf, and then there's just kind of cool little random bits. I do just love random little displays like this. It just feels very kind of discombobulated 90s throwbacky stuff. So I really love this stuff. So let's get these shifted. It's weird, you know, because I see a lot of the Evercade games traded in at CEX. Like, what are your thoughts on Evercade? I've done a lot of videos. I think it's a great machine. I do. There's multiple machines, and I think they're all fantastic. But I just don't play it. So you're getting demoted, I'm afraid. Goodbye. And they can go all the way to the back. Maybe I'll lay them down actually because they're less likely to fall. Unlike me, wavering dangerously on a ladder. Okay, now what I'm thinking is moving the surplus Dreamcast down there, which I'll do in a minute, and it will make that shelf up there look that little bit cleaner, that little bit cleanlier, which is going to be nice. I mean, that just looks, I need to straighten these up actually, it's going to do me head in. Much better. Much better. Okay, what else? What other games are going to go up there? Now, I do have like a surplus of games, but they're in there. Do I just whack them, pull them out? I've got like loads of Japanese Dreamcast games. Okay. And then I could really do a Reaching Sonic Adventure 2. Am I tall enough? I think I can just about reach it. Wait for it. Yeah. Oh my god, no. Sugar. That's a demo disc fallen. We can keep it there though, it's fine. Come on, Sonic. Huh. Oh god, this is so sketchy. Such a girl thing to do. There we go. Got it. Got it. Get my, in fact, the demos can come down. We'll have Xeno Crisis on show. Okay, storage time. In fact, I think I've got some Dreamcast games in here as well. Got one, Urban Chaos. Also found more Evercade games. I'm excited. I feel like things are coming together. I also think I'm gonna put. I've got an overspill of Master System games as well that I can put out. This is so exciting. I'm so excited. Right, let's get these surplus Dreamcast games on. Let's go. Jolly good. Surplus games locked in. That means Gemma has room to buy some more Dreamcast games. Oh, wait a second. We've got Urban Chaos. Et voila. Now to alphabetise because we've got surplus Mega Drive as well. So here we go. Jobs are good in sunshine, but we ain't done. Oh no, we're going to make the shelf look so jazzy. And because I've moved off this surplus Master System and Sega Mega Drive games, which were kind of on the shelf like this, which I'm not a huge fan of, but that doesn't look too bad, to be fair. That just looks a whole heap nicer, as well as the Sega Dreamcast games. And yes, that shelf looks a whole heap nicer. So on the whole, I'm very happy with the progress thus far. Alrighty, I think that's it for this shelf. I've managed to get loads of games up, including one of the rarest and most expensive Super Nintendo games of all time, but I've spoke about that so much I'm not going to bore you again with it. In fact, there might even be a YouTube short on that somewhere. Anyway, I digress, but it's looking pretty nice, and I've even managed to get my copies of Xeno Crisis on the Super Nintendo and Super Famicom hitting the shelves. We've shifted the Beanie Babies, we've moved Mikey there, Raph lived there anyway, and we've got Leonardo at the top. I'm missing Donatello, so that's going to be an eBay job, but this corner's looking fresher, and this just looks, again, so much nicer. The white does really brighten it up, unlike the black spines of the Mega Drive. Really happy with the progress so far. I haven't filmed for quite some time because I've stored some stuff up there in the lady loft. As you guys know, I've got 2 game rooms. Lady lounge we're in now, which we've been kind of clearing. Lady loft upstairs where I do all my streams, and we've got all the main kind of current gen stuff. There's a little splash of retro upstairs, of course, but I'm really happy. I just need to put a few bits on the wall, take the ladders back down, and then I think at night what I'll do is I'll put all the lights on so you guys can really get a vibe for what this place feels like at night as well. Can anyone see what's new? Well, I'll show you, because I've decided to put the Twilight Princess amiibo up here, which I think looks pretty nice. It's a perfect fit. It's not hanging over the wall, which is cool. And I recently got this baby Bowser right next to big old Daddy Bowser there. Got all the gorgeous N64s up top. I mean, it's looking pretty fresh in here, guys, aside from the ladders and a few boxes right there, but that's okay. That is okay. I am just besotted with this shelf though. I can't wait to see the lights behind it at night as it glows. Got a day 1 PS2 bag as well at the Super Tomato episode, which will be linked in the cards. Please go and check it out. It kind of broke my heart a little bit. And I've decided underneath the Tops Turtles cards to put the Waddington's Turtles game. Both of these are complete. I have a folder with all of these in. And there's all, I think there's like 67 in total. They're the 1990 cards. And then all of these are there. It's just the artwork. It's just bloody stunning, guys. I think that is an old Woolworths price tag as well. We're without a light, so sorry if it's a little bit duller in here. But I'm elated with how this turned out. You've seen it at night. Things are looking a bit fresher, a bit crisper. I do need to find an alternative arrangement for my retro gamers because, as you can see, there's every single issue here. And it's right up to the plug. So, turn that off. So I'm no longer able to kind of pop them there, which is a damn shame. I just realised I need to connect that as well. But yeah, very happy with the slight adjustments with things that have gone on in here. I haven't changed anything in regards to that. And of course there is a full tour, which I will link in the cards if you want to go check it out. This is a really nice piece. This is a Mexican variant, unfortunately missing the sides as it was kept in a VHS case. As you can see the rental numbers there. But this is a Mexican variant of Zombies Ate My Neighbours, which is immensely rare. Incredible piece, really, really gorgeous piece. Keep that there. And I actually got this recently off eBay as well. So lots of cool things coming into the Lady Lounge. Please subscribe. And I hope you have a wonderful day, just like my doggy will.